Okay, so despite the Golden State Warriors losing 100-94 to the Sacramento Kings in Summer League, there was one player that really stood out and caught my eye. It's obviously Gui Santos, but before I get into what he did that was so impressive, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video to your friends, and without further ado, let's jump right into it. So obviously the Golden State Warriors played the Sacramento Kings. The Kings had a lot of, key players like Keegan Murray playing, so the result doesn't matter. But Gui Santos was very, very impressive. So where do I start? So his stat line was 19 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists in 30 minutes of action, in which he got to the free throw line 7 times, hit 3 threes, and was 5 of 13 from the field. Now, what really stands out for me about this stat line isn't the points, it's the 7 free throw attempts. Why is that? That is such an important thing in today's NBA, rim pressure, and the fact that we know that Gui Santos has always had a great ability to get to the rim, be a good slasher. Seeing him showcase these abilities closer to the NBA level is something that we want to see, and we know is going to hopefully translate when he gets minutes next season. He also showcases ability to hit open threes, not just open threes, but some contested too. And if you know one thing about this Warriors rotation, if you're able to hit an open shot or just a 3-ball in general, that's going to carve you out so many more minutes in today's NBA. So as long as Gui is going to be more consistent and continues to be consistent with that 3-ball, he's going to be a key part of this rotation next season. So I definitely feel like Gui did a very good job in stamping down his position as, okay, cool, I'm ready now, because he did spend this last year in the G League, and you can kind of see in his game where his game's a lot more polished, a lot more refined, because he's always had these skill sets to get to the rim, etc. But after that year in the G, you can kind of see in his game how much more polished he is. Apart from finishing through contact and finishing some tough layups, there was even some times where Gui would get to like the free throw line and put up a nice floater with a soft touch. And it's a thing where it's like, this guy is 6'8". Having a floater in your bag is going to be so, I wouldn't even say beneficial, it's going to be a bonus, because not many guys 6'8" think about putting up a floater. They think about muscling through contacts, which Gui can do also, but having the other side to your game with a bit more finesse is going to be very beneficial and add another layer to Gui Santos' offense. So I definitely feel impressed by that. And you also heard him mention after the game that Gui came into the Warriors last season a bit skinny, a bit like smaller weight-wise, and he's put on over 20 pounds of muscle, which is very evident to see, because you can see the way he's finishing through contact. He's a strong guy, so you can kind of see where that kind of workout regimen and him working with the Golden State Warriors staff is definitely paying off. But I feel like Gui Santos is a hard worker as a whole, and it's going to pay off, because even last season he had the chance to go back to Brazil to play overseas for 1 year for his stash year before coming back, but he decided to stay with the Santa Cruz Warriors, which is the Golden State Warriors G League affiliate, in order for him to develop even more. He was earning less money than he would have earned if he went back to Brazil, but him improving his English, getting acclimated to the American culture and the American style of play is something which Gui decided was more important than money. So you can kind of see what Gui's priorities are, and it's definitely paying off on the court, as we can see. But honestly, I'm very impressed with what I saw from Gui Santos today. Hopefully he can keep it up. I believe the Warriors are back in Sacramento again to play the Kings again, another Summer League game. So we'll see if Gui Santos builds on this performance here and shows us even more skill sets which it hasn't showed us in the past or in this past game, we'll honestly see. But as a whole, I'm very pleased to see the development Gui Santos has made so far. The G League looked like it developed him a lot. And yeah, hopefully we'll see Gui Santos getting some NBA minutes next season, because he looks ready, if you ask me. From the shot form, from the IQ, letting the game come to him, letting his points and scoring come in the flow of the offense. These are all key things which are going to be vital in order to fit into a system and fit into a role. And Gui Santos definitely looks like he can fit into a role with this Golden State Warriors squad. But like I said, time will tell. But so far, so good. You guys from Brazil, you've got an absolute stud on your hands. I'm sure you guys have been watching him for years now, and seeing his game become so polished and refined must be such a good thing to see. But that's all I got for this video today. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about Gui Santos. Do you think he's ready for the Golden State Warriors rotation, or do you need to see a bit more? Me personally, I'd like to see a bit more, but the progression I've seen so far definitely leads me to believe that Gui is trending in the right direction in order to be getting minutes in the NBA next season. But honestly, thank you guys so much for listening to this video. That's all I got for this one. Stay blessed, my people, and I'm out. Peace.